If there's one guy who's at the top of my list of harmonica heroes, it's certainly Joe Spiers. Joe's harps have changed the way that I play for the better because they've allowed me to accomplish things and to play licks that would have otherwise been impossible on stock, out-of-the-box harmonicas. So I have a huge amount of respect and a huge amount of appreciation for Joe and his work. He builds the best harmonicas in the world, and they have truly helped me develop into the harmonica player that I am today. And I'm truly grateful for Joe, and I have a huge amount of respect and appreciation also for Joe's passion and his commitment to building a better harmonica for all of us harmonica players out there. So I encourage you to go out to his website at spiersharmonicas.com. He offers 4 different stages now of harmonicas. So whether you are an overblow overdraw player or whether you just want a standard setup, you can go to his site and look at the different levels and chat with him about your needs and what kind of harmonica would suit you best. So I just want to show you some other Spiers harmonicas. I did a video a couple years ago and talked about a Spiers harp, but since that time his processes have improved. His harps have improved. They're just phenomenal. They've reached amazing levels. He's customizing now under a microscope and was one of the first guys that I know of to do that. And he's just getting amazing results. If you're an overblow overdraw player like me, you would certainly benefit from owning a Spiers harp. And, you know, speaking of overblows and overdraws, before I got into playing custom harmonicas from Joe, I always played overblows and overdraws, but I just kind of thought of them as passing notes. I never really saw them as notes that you could sustain or that you could really lean on. But now, because of what Joe has done for me, I can not only sustain the overblows and overdraws without squeals or screeches or anything like that, but I can bend those overblows and overdraws up. I can put vibratos on them. They're just as strong as any other note on the harmonica as far as I'm concerned. And Joe is able to eliminate any squeals or noises associated with overblows and overdraws without the aid of beeswax or fingernail polish or anything like that. So the harps that he makes are truly phenomenal. This one here is a B-flat Golden Melody, and it's on a custom comb from Randy Sandoval. And I'll just give you an example of what I'm talking about. I always felt limited with the harmonica on the higher register. Now, I know that there are guys like John Popper and Daryl Mansfield and Sugar Blue that do a lot of these speed runs on the high end, and that sounds good and it's fun to play that stuff, but I just felt limited on the higher register because I wanted to produce notes on the higher register of the harmonica that were soulful and expressive, and I really wanted to wail on those notes like I do in the middle of the harmonica, and that just wasn't possible before I got into these custom harps. So I'll give you an example of what I mean. If you think about the middle register of the harmonica around holes 6, 5, 4, and even 3, and so on, you can really get some good expression by just playing bend notes. So this is a B flat. So now I'm able to reproduce that sound with the overdraws. And these harps from Joe are, like I said, they're just totally squeal-free, and the bendability range is just incredible. Even the 10 overdraw, I don't know how loud this is going to be. This is a B flat. I won't hurt your ears with an E flat or a high G or anything like that, though even on the high G and the E flat harps that I have from Joe, the 10 overdraw is there. But let me just try it on this B flat here. So there are just new possibilities and new worlds that have opened up with these harps, and I'll probably do another video to focus more on overblows and overdraws and talk, more in depth about those. But I just want to show you a couple other harps here that Joe has built for me. This is probably my favorite one of all time. It's a long slot D, Also want a Corian comb from Randy Sandoval. Which, by the way, Joe Spiers is now offering his own Corian combs, and they're very classy looking. So go out to his site and check out the pictures there of those Corian combs that he's offering. I think you'll really get a kick out of them. I thought they were really cool looking. But anyway, this is a long slot D. By long slot D, I mean that it was originally C reeds that he tuned up to the key of D, and it gives the harmonica a really great feel and a great sound. You really don't hear it unless you sit down and do an A-B comparison. And sometimes if you record and listen to the playback, you can hear the difference. But it's, to me, it's more of a feeling that you get from a long slot harp. But anyway, people will have different opinions on that. But check this out. I'm going to go up here and just do some high licks on this D. A little bit of ninth position there, which, you know, ninth position is kind of a crazy position because you have to bend your 5 overblow all the way up to the root note. So on this D harmonica, ninth position on a D harp would be the key of B flat. So I'll give it a try. So the results with Joe Spiers harps are just pretty crazy. And this is a B radical. This is a B radical that was fully customized by Joe. Also great bendability with the overblows and overdraws. So there's the 6 overblow. So you can just take them and push them way up there. I know there were a couple of little noises there. That's my technique, playing just a little bit too hard there. But these harps are just the best in the world. You need to go to Joe Spiers' site at spiersharmonicas.com. Take a look at these different harps out there. I'll do some more videos later on and do a little bit of playing for you. But you owe it to yourself to try at least one. I think it'll change your world. It certainly has changed mine. Thanks for watching. Take care.